Prospecting Part 2. In Prospecting Part 1, we learned about identifying the possible prospects who have interest in our product. In Part 2, we will look at some key rules for successful prospecting. First, be disciplined, do it daily. Prospecting is not a one-time activity. One must work on this activity on a daily basis. That is, you add new names in your list daily and you work on these names to generate interest daily. Second, prepare a script. Even the great actors or politicians use a script to deliver the message perfectly. For effective prospecting, you must write a script and practice it before you eventually start talking to people. Different people may respond to different approaches. This you will learn with experience. Also, the idea is to only generate interest and not get into selling at this stage, so be careful. People may become alert if they get a sense that you are trying to push some product. So one must be subtle while writing the script and taking it to the people. The mandatory requirements for the script are: A. Address customer by name. For example, Mr. Joshi or Mr. Pawar. B. Identify and introduce yourself. For example, my name is Suresh. C. Tell them why you're calling. For example, I've started working on a project for which I need to meet you. D. Establish connect. Say something which may help the person. For example, as you run a shop, I may be able to help you with your banking needs. And E. Ask for what you want. For example, may I request 30 minutes of your time tomorrow? Third, create value, develop relationship. This is the key which will determine your success or failure. People in your list should look forward to meeting and talking to you. They should feel that you are adding value just by meeting them and talking to them. This can only happen if you are knowledgeable about different products and processes and you always try to keep prospects' interest ahead of yours. You must invest time in learning about your product areas and then invest time in helping your potential prospects in whichever way you can. At times, it may be for a personal reason, like child's birthday party or wedding, but you must invest time. Don't think all this is a waste, but treat it as an investment in developing relationship with the customers. Good salespersons go to the extent of becoming almost a family friend with their prospects. So target that level. If your potential prospects identify your number when you call, if you can meet them even without an appointment, if they call you to seek your views, if you get invited to his family functions, etc., you can safely say that you have built a relationship. Fourth, contact regularly. You must have heard the saying, out of sight, out of mind. It means that if you are not present, people will not remember you. That is the worst thing that can happen to a salesperson. But you can't be always physically present in front of your customers. Then what is the way to be still connected with them? Use WhatsApp, SMS, email, etc. to forward relevant and useful information. Avoid sending irrelevant forwards or jokes. Call at a regular frequency. Find information relevant to the customer and use that as a conversation point. Note down important dates, that is birthdays, anniversaries, etc. Call on those occasions with personalized wishes. Send festive and seasons greetings. You may use WhatsApp or email, etc. Try to personalize with their name. In case of a special event, try to make your presence felt. All the above come as a substitute for a personal visit. However, ensure that a personal call or visit is done to each potential prospect in your list, preferably once in a quarter. You will have to find out a subject or event or topic of customer's interest to start and engage in a conversation when you call or meet. Fifth, be a consultant, not a salesperson. Your potential prospects should look at you as a person who is knowledgeable on the subject, is approachable, will give honest advice, and is enthusiastic. Don't project yourself like a person trying to push a product, but as a person who is trying to help. So first, acquire knowledge. Second, read about the industry and product. Third, be truthful to build trust. Fourth, pick the phone when your potential prospects call you. And fifth, always sound enthusiastic and happy to talk. Once you have understood your potential prospect, start sharing relevant information about your product to generate interest. Don't give too much information at one go, as this will overwhelm them. You yourself or your friends must be buying through digital platforms like Flipkart, Amazon, etc. Have you noticed there also the decision making or buying is based on relationship driven model? People see reviews, seek friends recommendation who they trust. They are also looking for validation, feedback, likes on the product to go ahead with their decision. By following these rules, you should be able to find real prospects from your list of potential prospects. Remember, people in the list who do not become a prospect now may still become a prospect in future, so we need to continue working on them. A simple task for you to practice. A. Create a small pitch to generate interest for a budget phone and a two-wheeler. B. Learn about the mobile smartphone and two-wheeler by doing research on the internet and visiting some shops. C. Start talking to at least 5 to 6 potential people from your list and try to influence them with your knowledge about smartphone and two-wheeler. And D. Can you generate 3 prospects each for smartphone and two-wheeler?